Okay. Actually, now that I have errors there. Yeah, don't worry, I've sorted it out. I'm gonna put that back in because it actually worked. But yeah, other than that, it's all good. Yeah, thanks. Sorry. Okay, fine. Perfect. Sorry, guys. You know, it's just like it looks really big on my screen, which is weird. In fact, probably a way to do that would not have this massive thing open with all the all the lines of code. It's kind of irrelevant there. Let's do that. Lower this slightly. That should be better. There we go. Hope you get your resolution better soon. So do I. So do I. 1080p would be so much better for me. Alright, okay. Right, let me reload that now. Not enough, yeah. There's only so much I can do until we get the resolution buttons, unfortunately.
Okay, guys, listen to me.
Okay.
If you want to see the thing better, sell your soul to me.
Okay, no, I'm good. I can see it fine here. Alright. Okay. It's no problem, guys. Sorry, just like I said, guys, like, if there's anything you think you can't see, well, you think you can't see, and you think I could do better, just give me feedback and I'll change it. Much like the audio, the visuals are exactly the same. Yeah, do just let me know. Okay. No problem, guys. Right, okay. What I need to do... Oh, God, I need to do it for each one. This is not good at all. I wonder if I just... If I X out all these and reload into them, will they go to the full size? That's fine. Please? What am I looking for? I'm like looking for the easiest thing in the world. Right, here it is. No. Okay, well then we need to do something quickly. Hold on, guys. Let me Oh, that's not what I meant. Does anyone know? Does anyone know where I can change the text size? I thought it would be here. Anyone in chat know where I can change the text size? I'm surprised I can't do it. Yeah, it's gotta be here somewhere. Here we go. Alright, that should be better. That's maybe too big. Maybe too big. That's better. Okay, fine. Let's put this back to 100. Right, that should be better now, guys. There we go. Text size has been changed. It's a miracle. Right. Now can I run it?
Alright, I'm back.
Okay, perfect. I fixed the text size now as well, so that's good. Right. Okay, so we got Bob and Go. Perfect. Right. So currently we're keeping him here. What I might do, depending if we get the called portrait working, is it's gonna go under here. But again, like I said, guys, the layout isn't like I doubt it's gonna be what we're doing. So yeah, just it's fine. It's all good. Okay. That's fine. I don't really know. Like, might as well call him Bob Cheese for now until we get the proper sprite working. Okay. Okay. So what I need to do is, why is this so big? Possibly then, yeah, so okay. So now that we've got the name of the guy and everything, and we're loading the correct interaction, we need to start getting, you know, what they're saying, okay? Like, hello and whatever, okay? So, we can do this a number of ways, but basically what we want to do is as soon as you start interacting with someone, we're going to load the text, basically, into the game, into our engine. So that shouldn't be too difficult. Right, so we've already written hello. Now Fruit at the moment is just designing some actual stuff to put in, so we'll have to see how that goes. But we will see. Cool. What is Bob actually supposed to be? Well, at the moment we're just testing, but he will just currently Fruit's just writing him to be a character that you just talk to, and he's just basically going to talk to you, and then you have an option, hopefully, is what we've got. Okay. Okay, so this stuff is going to be quite cool. Okay, and you'll see what I mean, right? So we've already got one interaction, which is test. Now, test is basically what I want to do is, I want to call this Bob opening. Right? That's going to be what we name him in our game. And then I want Bob, until we find out, well, once Fruit's decided what he actually says, or what the options are, we'll just call this Bob option 1. And we'll call this dot Bob, please. Yeah, Bob option 2. Just like that, okay? And then, okay, we'll just have all right. And we'll have I hate you. I don't know, like something like that. Like that, that's all we're gonna have. And we don't want the space there. Perfect, okay.
Ollie,
Yep.
you should have it, sent to Twitch so it could be added to the games thing.
That's true. That's what we're going to do. Hopefully, eventually, we're going to start the green light process. As soon as we start that, that's exactly when we're going to be applying for that kind of stuff. But yes, that's a good idea. No, definitely.
Are you going to try and get it on, mobile as well, or not?
We're looking into it, that kind of stuff. We're going to do some tests at some point when, yeah, we're going to try out that kind of stuff. But yeah, we're looking at just PC for now with, hopefully, Mac and Linux support as well. But yes, this is the type.
Don't just like put it on a
no, yeah, it just
for PC and just put it on a phone.
No, yeah,
it doesn't work like that.
There's a lot of design that we're going to check, but yeah, Prison Architects, the most recent game, I think I can imagine that ported itself over to a phone and iPad. So they also use exactly the same technology as we do, which is SDL. So it's definitely possible, and it's just basically the controls will have to all change and that kind of stuff. So it basically needs a redesign on that stage. So yeah. Anyway, hello, right, yeah, so that's basically what we got. Okay, so we now need to add basically options. Okay, so how's this gonna work? Well, my friends, right, this is gonna be the kind of difficult situation. So when we say hello, it's gonna read that line. Then we're either gonna have it so timed, depending how many characters or words there are in the phrase the guy says, or when you press spacebar or enter, okay? And then it goes on to the next line the guy says. So we hello, and then we can have Bob saying, I'm Bob, right? Okay, that's all we're gonna have him saying. Right. So then we want options. Okay? And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a plus, and then what we're gonna do, we're gonna name it Bob option 1. Right? And then after that, what we're gonna have is we're going to have basically what the string says for the person. So we've got Bob option 1, and then we want Bob option 2, basically, like that. Hello, Chris Creative. Welcome to the 24-hour live stream. Nice to see you again. Thank you very much for coming back. So that's all good. Okay. Probably what we could do is we have Bob option 1. And what's that going to do is we're going to have it underneath as well. Possibly, like I said, this is subject to change. When we actually code it in, we might want to change it. What I'm going to do is, so for Bob option 1, we'll go, we'll have I like you, I don't know. Or no, we'll call it I rate you a 10, right? And then, we go, and then, I don't know, for the second option, we go like, I don't know. I rate you a 5. Okay, like whatever, okay? So that's basically what we could try out, okay? Right. So for Bob, so it gives us the option Bob option 1 and then Bob option 2, and this will basically be listed, okay? And that should be hopefully pretty neat, hopefully. Okay. Cool. So what we're going to do now is we're going to, and I think what we're going to have a maximum of 4 choices, okay, in our engine. That's going to be the limit we're going to put on it, and this is basically just to prevent irrelevant kind of stuff and that kind of stuff, you know? We need to put limits and stuff. 10 out of 10, not enough robots, IGN, perfect. That's the kind of score we're looking for. Not enough robots, well, according to the design from Oz and Dave, apparently we can have 17 million different types of robots in the game. So if that's not enough robots, then I don't know. Too many Bobs. Yeah, true. Okay, so we got that all in. So that's all good. Okay, so I'm gonna get our files back up that I had to remove because I thought that would help us with the sizing. It didn't, but I fixed it anyway, so whatever. Okay, so we got interactions CPP and we want interactions H. Pin that back down again. I'm gonna get game again and pin that down as well. Too much water. Okay. So interactions and entities. So let me just refresh myself with how interactions are read. Really not very. Although it's starting to do it. Okay, so we get the name. Well, yeah, Bob opening. That's all fine. We can change that soon to our new way. Yeah. Great. Hello, Templar Warden. Nice to see you again. Okay, so, and then we got noon interact. What the hell? What does this mean? If interaction total is equal to new interaction. Okay, I have no idea what that is, but we're going to be removing it, so who really cares? Okay. Fruitless, you know, pay attention to me. Look, it's in TeamSpeak if you want to use what I came up with. Oh, okay, fine, sure, Fruit, sorry, my bad. I pay attention, don't I? Okay, got it, cool, perfect. I'll add that in a sec, Fruit, thank you very much. Okay, that's all good. Perfect. Okay, so we need to basically, so now we've basically designed how our file system will work. Now, like I said, you as the gamers and players and modders won't technically see this file. We're gonna have programs that allow you to do this automatically. Dave, who's not right here right now, I think he's in a different channel. He's working in Peace, I think. He's basically creating all the programs that allow you guys to add this kind of stuff into the game and modify it. So you can create your own little Bob in the game soon. Right. Drink. I haven't read it yet, but I've seen where you put it. Wow.
Hey Ollie, how's it going?
It's going good, it's going good. Yeah, well actually, I've created another file for you to be able to use.
Oh, wonderful!
Yeah. Interaction files, basically. And,
cool, that's right.
entities. I'll get up on screen, but basically it's kind of like how we do the credits file, if you remember that. Or the crafting file is quite similar as well. So we have a dot and then the name of the interaction. So in this case we've got Bob opening, because the name of the character is Bob. And then it reads line by line, so we got a dash hello, dash I'm Bob. Of course this can change, you know. So that means it's 2 lines and you press enter in the game to read between lines. We then have a plus, which basically defines an option, and then a star underneath which says what the option actually says if you click on it. So you click, you know, your like input into the game. And then it can then take you to the next, basically, interaction.
Ah, cool. Yeah, chains them together like nodes. So that allows it to go in a circle as well.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, so yeah, actually I've never thought about that. This actually design does let it go in a circle. That's good, yeah.
That is going to be so much fun to make a UI for.
Hooray! Well, yeah, I need to see if it works first, but yeah, I think it should do.
Well, I've just finished digesting map files. Couldn't recover any of the old map editor at all, but now I can load up map files into the tile structure I already had.
Okay.
So now I just need to map up tiles. That's what I'm doing next, and then I can pretty much crack on with objects. Is the next thing I reckon I can do.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, buildings were unexpected as well. There's a third parameter in buildings, which north, east, south. Yeah, it always seems to be south. Is that just fixed at south because the door's at the bottom? Or should I just leave it as
well,
always
the
south?
door, technically buildings we changed, so they're just literally like an object. And in the developer tool, hopefully it will just it'll create a portal for you in our portal file instead of it. I kind of changed it up, so yeah. So it should automatically create a portal. So it means that it doesn't necessarily mean you have a building and you can go inside it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay. But it doesn't
Could
mean
you
you.
perhaps
Yeah.
Do another push to GitHub of the files at
Yeah.
like 7, not now, like in the future.
Yeah. You have the
Definitely,
timing,
like,
so yeah.
3 hours in
Like,
the future.
yeah, guys, especially the mods. If I'm going like over the times of what I've said in the in the post, then do let me know, and then I can sort out that kind of stuff, and I know what I'm doing. I'm not really keeping track of time. I'm just enjoying what's going on. So yeah. Okay, so we're reading dashes, pluses, and stars. Okay, perfect. What we need to do is, not this one. That's not the one I want to delete. Like, I don't think we're gonna get any bugs here. We got background. Like, we don't use many of this stuff anymore. Like, for example, if I go up to render, we've got this current interaction is equal to story. Now, that's not actually gonna work. So, and we don't use this stuff anymore. So we can actually just remove that. And it's not.
That's very weird.
Not even called story either. It's called social now as well. That's fine. Now remember, we're going to get to other interactions soon, such as battles and shops. So yeah, those will be coming up soon as well.
Someone's hacked into my old Skype. Great.
Guys, there's no rush. We have already, I don't know, what do we already have? We already have, we're already an hour and a half in, something like that, hour and 45 minutes, and we've already got an extra, what are we on, 8 minutes so far, so it's all fine. Right, if interaction type, cool. Perfect. Okay, so set interactions basically what we're doing. I believe we do set interaction on runtime, which is kind of what we want. Let me have a look. We got interact, set interaction ID. Yeah, we do. Okay, and it's still pretty quick, so it should be fine. Yeah.
Is
Well,
Java going to be within the game or not? Like,
What? Sorry, what was that? I was just reading something. What?
is Java going to be like helping run these?
No, it's not written in Java.
It's in C++. Yeah. So there's no Java as part of it. Yeah. Yeah. So I should probably say the language C++. We're using STL for our graphics and audio, and there is no engine. We're basically building the engine from scratch. Yeah. Okay, so we got that, that's all good. I'm in interactions now, so right, let's go. So we got a dot, we have the dashes, we have the pluses, and we have the stars. Right, okay, so dashes, pluses, and we have stars. So like that. Where the bam have. The mods are actually doing stuff today, surprisingly. Not like they do it on other days. Okay. You abuse cheese. Alright. Yeah, also don't use that cheese command too much, please. Way too big. If you make it so it's a multi-language engine, I can have that in Java. Oh god. Oh god, no.
Come on, modding API already.
Modding it. Oh
Get it in.
god. Oh dear. Let's get on with the game first, and then we can work on that kind of stuff in like never. Okay? So yeah, right.
Oz pointed out a game which had real-time editing, so as the game was going on, the map editor could change things as they were playing.
Oh wow.
That's a bit advanced for us as well.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna have like spawning in entities and that kind of stuff on the fly, and objects and items. So that's not too difficult.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I did about the 17 million varieties. I did a couple of experiments, and we will easily reach 17 million. We can
Okay.
get to 1 million just with my existing experiment, and then I think we can get to 100 million just by enabling another 2 features. So we're not like concrete on how the combat mechanics are going to work yet, but we've already got like over 1 million robots in mind.
Wow. Okay. Neat.
And we can simulate how they fight against each other quite easily. But at the moment, the combat's really dumb. So like the big guy who's got loads of defense always wins. But yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Perfect. Ollie, will there be scripting in Light Never? Well, scripting is kind of weird because we kind of, our files are kind of like scripts in their own kind of way. But not really. I see what you mean. Like, can you add stuff that I have never added and you wouldn't be able to do with what we've got? The answer is currently no, but maybe in the future. Okay. So, yeah, okay, so we got dash your stars, that's all good. Okay. Right. Okay, so we need to now start seeing how we're going to load these into arrays for now, and then we'll fix that up later when we don't want to use arrays. So, got strings, which is fine. Interaction types, fine. Okay.
So, guys, what do you think about Unreal Engine 4 and Source 2 becoming free, those two engines? And there's some other engine that became free, but I forgot its name. It's a bit obscure, but yeah.
Personally, I think it's good. I think that... Yeah, I think that, especially there was a problem with Unity before that we'd kind of underestimate the engine because loads of people were using it and the asset store. If the asset store is good in both Unity and Unreal, then we're gonna start seeing a lot better games that aren't just pieced together like just randomly. Unfortunately, a lot of games with their assets are just jigsaws. So I think it's gonna be a good thing if that's sorted out. But I think it's great anyway that people can start using those engines to start creating games since they make it a lot easier. Right, so we got interaction type. Obviously, we don't want no interaction type. What we want to do is interaction lines. Now, again, we need to then therefore set a maximum number of lines that you can give before you get to like. We can't actually store this anymore. So probably what I want to do is I'll say you can have a maximum of 16 lines going through it, which basically means that in our text thing, we go back to interactions. We got hello, I'm Bob. These are counted as basically 2, okay? So yeah, we basically want to make sure you can't do more than that. So yeah, that's fine. Aimed last ones every time. So yeah, that's going to be there. So I also then want to, so that's a string. So what I want to do is I'm going to set an int up, pretty much exactly the same thing, which is interaction lines, but I'm going to have count at the end. And it's basically going to store how many there are in each one. This can easily be removed later on, like really easily be removed. But for now, I'm just going to keep it because it just allows it to be a bit better. Saves time. Okay, so we got the lines, and that's all good. I then probably want to do another second bit. And as I said, you can have a maximum of 4 inputs at the end of a interaction. Okay, so for this we're gonna have 4 there, and then keep it as 1024. And the 1024 is just easily put in the thing. Looking for. So yeah. Perfect. Too many in jokes, right? Okay. I agree. Alright, so we got recent interactions we need to look at. I don't even know what that is, okay? But we'll probably come to it. I think it's some sort of logging system, which actually is a good idea. But, whatever. So we then need so we've got interaction lines. What I want to do is interaction options. Options. And then what I want to do on top of this is, with the options, I want to do interaction options. Where we got text, yeah, we got text. Whoops. Let's put ID, and then we're gonna put text. Okay, and let's see what these do too. So actually, I think that's all we need so far for these, and our system should probably work straight out the bat, which is fine. That's all good. Okay. Fine. So we can start doing that now. So what we're going to do is, our first one we're going to do is interaction lines. And that's, I didn't just do that, did I? I didn't break it. Good. That's fantastic. Right, so what I'm going to do is, we're going to start with lines and then see how that works out. And then we can eventually get to options, which should be really cool. It means that we can start changing stuff and, you know, whatever. Now, the bit that gets hard is that, what happens when you choose an option? Sure, it can move on to another interaction, right? But what happens if I want to run a, you know, basically like a script, effectively, is the best way to describe it, because you've chosen that option. That's what we're going to get to soon, but at the moment I'm not that bothered. But when we get to the battle later on in the stream, that's possibly an idea that you can talk to someone, and then they'll be like, actually, you know what, I don't like you, I'm going to battle you, and that kind of stuff. So that'd be neat later on. Perfect. Okay. So we're in the dashes now, which is fine. So we don't want to increase interaction total. Actually, but what we do want to do is slightly different, but that's fine for now. So we got all this stuff. It's not necessary. Yeah, that's fine. We don't need that. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to have this. And instead of interaction total, what we want is we want interaction lines total. Now, just to make sure we got count there, that's fine. And obviously we haven't defined this, so that's what we need to do up here. And this should, yeah, this should allow us some cool stuff. Right, so we make that equal to 0. That's perfectly fine. To make that there, and we need to put this after our line. And instead of 16, as I've listed here, we want this. And instead of 1024, we want to take the interaction total. I kind of like lost. There we go. Okay, right, perfect. Now, that's all we need to do. The other thing I want to do though is we do need to reset these to 0 as soon as we basically create a new interaction. That's really important that we do that. So under interaction total, we're just going to add equal to 0. We'll have to do the same for the options, but again, as I said, we're not working on options, so forget it for now. But we will get there, which is cool. Okay. Man, it's all Niox, and mostly. Right, okay. So we got that. That should all be going in then. Now, what we want to do is we want to basically encapsulate this. So if we have if interaction lines total is let's say, actually yeah, it's equal to 16. Sorry, is less than 16. Then we do it. The problem is, if not, we're gonna have start like crashes and that kind of stuff, and we want to make sure that doesn't happen. So what we want to do is we're gonna have an else statement, and I think the best way is just to see out a message to the console, which is, you know, to me at the moment saying, well, I haven't actually done that. That's interesting. Ah, my bad. Right. And I basically need to say too many interaction lines registered, like that. And what we need to do then is we do /n. So that's all good. Fine. What program language to use? We're using C++. Too many interaction lines registered. That's fine. So that should all be going into that. Fine. Now, this is where we start doing the actual working of, you know, stuff. So what we want to do is we have if current interaction type is equal to social. That's important. I believe we set current interaction somewhere. Right? Probably here, I'm guessing. Set interaction, not set interaction. I'm guessing we do that somewhere. Wait, hold on. Yeah, we do that there. Okay, fine. How hard is C++ to learn? Yeah, it's very hard. If it's your first one, I wouldn't recommend it.
I'm liking the new 420 Blaze icon.
Yeah, just ignore that. That's the head of the TeamSpeak. It's fine. That's Martin playing around. But yeah, at least you like it. Right, okay, so we got social. Now, if I'm correctly thinking, I made it capital. No, it's small. Okay, that's fine. Perfect. Right. Here's where this gets interesting. So we want another graphics tool. And doing that. Now, obviously, we haven't created the text yet. Okay? So, don't worry just yet. Good. Much less swords in chat. How difficult would it be to go from C# to C++ or something, an only language? How long have you been learning C# for? And do you feel comfortable with it? If you're feeling comfortable with C#, then C++, you're probably about right to start learning C++, possibly. But you need to feel motivated, exactly like as motivated as you probably felt to learn C#. Yeah, I would say anyone can learn a programming language as long as they feel motivated and they can do that kind of stuff. Them intermediate, then I would say then you can give it a shot. You're at the right level to probably start giving it a shot and learning. But my two main things when you're learning a new programming language are you need to take it slowly, don't rush it, and follow the tutorials as they are, and then start changing them after that. Yeah, that's basically what I recommend. Yeah, you have to take it slowly and learn it, like any language, to be honest. But yeah, I can only spam once a second now. Nice. Right. Okay. Anything else I need to do here? There was a slight miscommunication from me. I accidentally set this up slightly wrong. Basically, we don't want the interactions to be strings. What we want is we actually want to set them as text, basically. So our interaction lines should be textures, and our text here should also be a texture, like that. So yeah, that's going to cause us an error here now, but that's fine. We can just change that. Not down here, right in the dashes, right? So currently, yeah, it doesn't actually. Yeah, you can't actually do that. So. How is this even working? Never mind. Okay. So what I need to... Yeah, okay. I never actually really did this, so that was kind of dumb. Right, let's keep going. Hey, SDF. Nice to see you again. Okay, so what I need to do is... Let's take... let's just split this up so I can actually see what's going on. Indent that. That's fine. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to do exactly what I do up here. No, I want to do exactly what I do in Entity. Go back down to Entity and get this. Okay, so we want to take this SDL stuff. I'm going to nick that. And we're going to place it into our thing here. Actually, not there. I'm going to place it into... let's quickly comment that out. Let's do that. Okay, so what I want to do is text font. Okay, so all that stuff isn't actually in yet. It will be in any second now. So we actually need to include SDLTTF. That's important, or it's not going to work. Oh wait, we already have it somehow. Okay, well, great. Okay, so now if I get, where are we declaring all that kind of stuff? Up here. Okay, fine. Let's take that and put it in. Oh, there? Alright, pretty much near the top. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. We don't want to redefine it like every single bloody time. Let's not do that. Let's split these up and do that. Okay, perfect. So let's just sort out some stuff. And obviously we're on interaction line and not entity line, because obviously I copied and pasted it, so we don't want to do that. And obviously we're on this total thing, which again we don't want. So that's all fine. Go back here again. Go back down to the bit we want. Just here. So yeah, we basically want to take the line and erase it, like we do here. And obviously we want that interaction line and dot erase. So that's fine. Okay, so that removes the dashes from the line. So that's fine. So we can just have hello as our thing. That's great. What's the cog thing in? Hello, Cal. Nice to see you again. The cog thing in the corner is the follow account since we started streaming. It's to every 5 followers, we're adding a minute onto the stream. At the end of the stream. Yeah. And every $1 that's donated also adds a minute onto the end of the stream. That's the way it works. Okay. So that's fine. So we erase that. And we take that now. That's good. We create it. Now, obviously, we got new entity, which is not what we're doing just yet. I believe in entity, that's not the way it works. Although we kind of do that. Let's have a look what Marco's done so far. That is amazing. That's our menu design at the moment, guys. What do you guys think? What do you guys think in chat? That's awesome.
Just waiting for it to come up.
Yeah. That's really cool.
Oh yeah, that is awesome. Yeah, it looks great.
That's cool.
It's purdy.
Oh yeah, if I want to do graphics, can I do them? Yes, we're gonna get there soon. In fact, if you look at the timetable, Cal, let me get that up for you. Actually, one of my mods can do it. I just stop typing in chat. If one of my mods can quickly do the link to the 24 one. There you go. Thank you, Fruit. Then that's cool. Perfect. Okay, we're getting there.
Great job, Mick Lambrix. That looks awesome, man.
Really cool. It really gets the loneliness of the player, how they're basically trapped and they're alone pretty much in this world. Obviously, apart from the robots, but you know, I think that's cool. Really grabs it. Good work. Perfect. Cool. Good. Right. You distracted me. Okay, right. So what I need to do is so we've got entity line. Okay, I don't want to actually be an entity line. What am I doing? Yeah, I need to take this then. Oh, yeah, let's see. What's Fruit got there? Alright, I'm just redoing it. Alright, with the robot. Oh, cool. That's so funny. That actually looks like source code bot. I can't think of the name. Oz, what's the name of the source code bot?
Johnny 5.
Johnny 5, there we go.
Short circuit.
Yeah, short circuit. Alright, right, okay.
That's a nice like title screen, that link that.
Yeah, I think it works really well.
Yeah.
Okay. So obviously we're not using entity line anymore, we're using interaction lines. Just gonna put it in new entity, and that's gonna allow us to do some cool stuff there. So we got interaction total instead here. Now obviously we got entity sprite name, which is not what we're using anymore. We're using interaction lines, and obviously it's slightly different. Yes, so we got the 16. We're gonna do that. We're gonna create that, and we're gonna take the interaction total and place it into there. And that should give us exactly what we need from now on. It's going to free the surface and increase the interaction lines. That should now be loading in everything we want, basically, I believe, into our game. Please, Ollie, I need to draw something. I'm so bored. Let me have a look quickly. Let's have a look. Could you redraw some of these bushes? Yeah, I need some of these bushes redrawn in the game. But yeah, remember they need to look like the style we've got, which is top-down-ish esque, or 2.5D. Yeah. That's cool. Okay. Fine. Lazy can it be? Jeez. Oh.
I'm back.
Okay, welcome back. Okay, so what I need to do now is that should all be in, I believe. So when it reads line by line, to go, hello, I'm Bob, and that should be the end of that one. Perfect, okay. We're also going to need to make a quick change about how it numbers the things. We don't want to input a number anymore. We're just going to input the actual ID name, which is Bob Opening, and that's what we want to do. HD hedge graphics, that's basically what I want. Not the hedge, the bushes, though. I want these bushes. Forget the hedges. The hedges we're not working with right now. The hedges are for me to do later, but the bushes, just do one basic bush and then we can add random things to them later. Because I need those for the player skills later, which is at some time, God knows, later on in the stream. Okay. Right, so what we need to do is... This is still like Zelda graphics, right? Yeah, for now it is, yeah. Maybe trim the bush a bit. Add a small print. No cats were harmed in the making. Yeah, I know. I know how you feel. Like, there's my webcam, guys. There's the face cam you're all asking for. There we go. Now I'm going to turn it off. There you go. Right. Okay. Okay, so right, now we need to actually get to... That was done. Right. Right, what I need to do is...
Stream delay though.
Yeah, don't worry. There you go. It's popped up on mine. It's discrimination. Okay, so what we need to do now is we need to this entity sprite. Alright, it's doing exactly the same. That's not what we want. Right, so we got a long... What we're going to do is we need to go back down here. Instruction lines, take this. And we need to put... I'm guessing that's an entity sprite name list. I'm guessing that's what we're doing. So let me copy that and then remove it.
Grab the webcam, dude.
Yeah, I'm literally a cat. So there we go. We've got interaction total. So this is what. Yes. Okay. So now we need to create a. These are what was storage. So we actually need. Yeah. So we need current. So we need current interaction text, and then we also then need to do a int current interactions ID, just like that. Okay, that should sort out what we need to do now. Cat cam, all right. Amazing. Right. So in there we actually need ID. No, we need current interactions text in here. And obviously, like I said, that can be a maximum of 16. Let me take these and then we need to initialize them. That.
So if
Okay.
I leave this TeamSpeak, would I join back in this chat or go back to the original one?
I think, well, you wouldn't join straight back into this channel, but you should be able to re-enter the channel now. If not, just message one of either Fruit or Martin in the TeamSpeak, and then they'll move you down.
Okay, is there any chance I could have access to that? Because I'm going to be hopping in and out of this thing.
I think you do. That's what you think. Yeah, I think you do. But if not, just message Martin and he'll add it to you. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Cool, no problem. Right, okay, so we got that, and we're loading that. So current interaction text, that'll be 0, and that'll be that. So alright, let's actually see if we can get this working, hopefully. So what I want to do is, I'm going to move this, like, obviously this is a random. Like, this is completely random. I'm going to make it so it's actually going to add it right into the middle anyway. So we've got 600. Actually, what we need to lower this down to is probably like 650. Like I said, we will change this soon. Right. And in the editor for the interactions thing, we'll have to put a limit on the number of characters they can put in, so it doesn't show it on too many lines. And if it does, then we need to sort something out. But yes, right, let's see. I don't think it will work straight off the bat. No, it doesn't. Okay. Let's see. I think it's because social, but let's see. If it is social, I know why. It's because we're not actually doing anything with it, and it doesn't actually exist. But yes. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. What are the FPS is on this? Okay. So, in fact, yes, social does not actually work. Okay. So if we go current interaction, wherever that might be, all the way down there. So let's move that up here, so we can make sense. So we just quickly comment this in, so I know. Current interaction data. Perfect. Okay.
See, they agree. I'm the best mod.
There we go. Apparently so. You are the super mod, so it makes sense. We got what is this? Where do we even load this? Okay, so let's have a look. Set interaction, current interaction. So that's definitely set. But I don't know when we do interaction type. Yeah, when do we set that? That's kind of a good question. Because technically interaction type shouldn't be coming from here, it should be loading from entity. Because we don't actually load it in. So, yes, this is where it's going to get slightly weird, but should be pretty easy to implement. So we've got interaction entity sprite name list. If we do interact, we've got total entities. So let's have a look. Okay, so that's going to be our ID. So what we want to do here, if I believe we add it in, which I hope we do, if I go back to entities, we got type social. That's in entities, that's fine. Now the question is, do we load that in? Do we have a type? We do, and we store it in entity type, entity total. Right, okay, let's copy that. And then when we go back down to interact, we want to make that. Obviously that's not going to work. So we want ID instead of entity total. And we want to make it... No, that's not what we want to do.
Ollie, they want. I need to know what fish bags is.
Fish bags. That's like such an old meme. I can't even remember what it is. I don't even remember what it is. Dave might be able to remember. I'm pretty sure it's from the what's it called? The Ludum Dare stream, but I don't remember.
Flashbacks. It's not something I remember.
I don't remember what it is. I'll have to rewatch all the VODs from the Ludum Dare and find out. And then I'll be able to tell you. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to go back to interactions, and we're technically storing the interaction type. But what I think the best way to do this is... I don't remember, guys. I'm sorry. It's a long time ago. Int current interaction type equals. Actually, no. Sorry, that's dumb. Let's not do that. Right. Current interaction type. So we want to basically have entity. We want interaction dot current interaction type, and equal to entity type. And obviously that's going to be needed as a string. Fantastic. That's when Ollie doesn't pay attention to what's going on in the thing. Right, there we go. They're going to load now. Perfect. And obviously we need to do that. Right, that should be a bit better now. I don't actually... He tried to explain inheritance using fish bags. Yep, I remember now what it was. I remember what it is now. Lazy crab. I remember.
What was it?
I was saying... I was trying to explain how classes work, I think. And... was it classes? I don't remember, but basically what I was saying is you can have a bag and then store many different types of fish in it. So I can have a tuna fish in this one, like salmon in this one. I don't remember exactly what it was for, but that's how I remember what it is now.
Excellent.
It was a horrible explanation. Yeah, I agree. That's probably why I forgot what it was. It was like in front of like 150 people, like, yeah, this is basically how C++ works. Yeah, no.
Bags of fish.
Hmm. You're not crazy. You're not crazy, crab. No, you're not crazy. Okay, so we're actually setting it now, which is good. And then hopefully interaction type is not. We're using current interaction type now, aren't we? There we go. I just kind of lost that. There we go. Current interaction type. We don't need that. We set it on runtime. Oh my word! Let's not do that. There we go. Okay. Now let's try this. So, I'll tell you what, let's just breakpoint it so we know exactly if this is still the issue. Hopefully it's not. Ollie, will you add cake for me? Oh god. That was also a meme. Oh no. I meant to say that. It was like, if we hit 1,000 followers, we have to add cake at some point. I did add cake. I'm pretty sure I added cake to the game when I did that. I'll tell you what, if one of the artists that makes a cake that I can put down as an item and pick up, then yeah, we'll add cake to the game as a type of food, okay? But I need one of the artists to go do it. So it needs to look pretty decent.
And it needs to be original art.
Yeah, it needs to be original art, that's key.
Maybe ask for proof.
Okay, so that still didn't work. That's perfect. Right. Well, why did it not work? Well, the question probably is... Entity type. That's probably it. Let's try that. Could be that we're not actually setting it and I completely mess this up, but... and that is very possible. New item. That should be working. Yeah, that should be working. I found the cake. Chat, get on it. Right, let's try this. Breakpoint this and find out what's going on. Chat bakery. Danny, thank you very much for being here. See you later. Thank you very much. We need arrows in these. Oh no. No, please. Right, perfect. Okay, so the ID is 0. Right, okay. And apparently...
Welcome to Game Studio Live.
Danny, thank you very much for on the channel. Welcome. You're now officially a member of the studio. Thank you very much for helping increase that follow count and also helping increase the timing. I'm going to have to do overtime in the 24-hour stream. Thank you. Hopefully you come back. Thank you very much. I hope you have a good day as well. I think you said you were making a game, so enjoy. Good luck. Guys, this isn't Borderlands, okay? Right. What are we looking for? Entity type. Okay, apparently... That looks slightly weird. I don't know what that was. Right. So apparently there's some sort of bug where we put in the type of the entity. Let's have a look. Let me see. Let me get rid of this breakpoint. I'm going to close down the program. I'm running. Right. Let's have a look. So we got entity type. That's good. EYP, that's fine. Type is still social, which is good. If I'm correct, there's a space. Yeah, that still works. It's still social. Loading as call buffer. Entity line, fine. And yeah, that should be fine. I don't know why that's not working, but let's load it in and see. Well, I always do that. Okay, so the reason... Alright, so the new item is actually social. Okay, so that should technically be putting it in, from what I can see. So it seems that this entity type, entity total 1, isn't working.
Did you start the robot inventory and development? Because in my time, it's 5 PM.
Yeah, it's not 5 PM here yet. No, I've still got half an hour till we do something like that. It's likely that's going to get pushed back, but that's not going to take too long since we're already half done it anyway, so yeah.
Okay.
Ollie, what are the cake dimensions? Make it maximum 32 by 32. Yeah?
You are GMT.
Yeah, GMT.
Cause I'm GMT plus one.
Yeah.
so I'm
Okay, entity type. I'm surprised that doesn't work. Okay, so if this was going to get put in, it's definitely social. We've definitely worked that out. But why is it not getting saved? That is weird. I'll try not to make a horrible one. Well, that's the aim, isn't it? Always do that D thing. Right, okay. Social. So it's definitely stored now. Okay, that's good. It's definitely stored. That's fine. Question. I could be doing it weird. Okay, maybe I have an idea. We got interact total entities, so that should be 1. And then we get the ID, so that's what takes it. And we make it equal to entity type that. Okay, so as far as I'm concerned, that should be good to go now. Yeah, that should be fine. I don't know why that wouldn't work. It's probably just to breakpoint it one more time and see. That's extremely weird. Why is it not putting it in? That is extremely weird. Was it some weird eye thing? Hold on. Found it. Right, there's a bug. Fixed it. Alright, okay, cool. Alright, let's try that one more time. That shouldn't be too bad now. I don't know what's going on. That was weird. Right, so although that didn't work... Right, okay. Okay, so it actually creates it a couple of times, but that's because it's being weird. But that's fine. Right, initialize creating initialize interaction. Hey, created text, hello, I am alright, What? Okay, well, I'll work on that bug in a sec. I don't know what that was. Right. Ooh, wow, okay, yeah, I need to make that not do that. Right, let's quickly... Okay, so... Let's go back down here and breakpoint it, and then make sure it is actually going in. There's over 9,000 memes right now. Oh my god. Oh. So painful. So painful. Right, is it storing in now? That's the critical question. Social. Good, it is storing. Fantastic. Right. So now current interaction should be that. So I should be doing that. Let's have a look at this then. This should now run, this one. In alright. I know, it's bugged, it's fine. Interesting. Right. Current interaction type. Why is this so weird and never works? Right, okay. Oh, brilliant. Right, string. I think I know why. We didn't initialize it. That'll be why. Hello, Fluffy. The cake is a thing. I know. You wouldn't expect it. Is that gonna work now? Apparently not.
I've created a cake.
Where is it? Got that. Right. Okay, so we've got social. So that's not actually loading. This is not getting anything. That's the disappointing thing. Yeah. Now, why is it not doing it? Well, it sets interaction. Adds that. It's because... Right, okay. What we need to do is probably... Wow, QQ interaction. That's what chat is like. That is definitely a cake, I see. Or is it a lie? I don't know. It depends if I can be bothered to put it in now. That makes it whether it's truth or lie. Right. Right, that's still not brilliant. Okay, so we got interact, that's fine, that should be going in. Alright, let's try this one more time. And if not, we'll try something slightly different. Nice, it actually works this time. Actually, no, that's not what I meant to say. It still doesn't work. This makes little sense to me right now. Okay.
Jesus alive.
Wow, you're back. Okay. Now, do I do anything here? No. Why is it not setting?
Well, John Kidd wants me to give him permission so we can leave the stream room, I think.
Yeah, that's fine. Just give it to him. Alright. Let's try that this time. I'm gonna fix this bug, because it's, like, important that we do. So, yeah. Now, this is why it clearly says on the thing, times may vary. But stuff like the robot inventory and development should be pretty easy to do. I overcompensated for that. I thought this would be slightly easier, but it's not. That's fine, whatever. Entity type ID is apparently still not working anymore. Why is that? It's because one... Wait, hold on. Let me put entity type 1 in, because we definitely know 1 is definitely got something in it, as I just checked. Hello, right, good, wow, it actually works this time. So why is the ID not working? That's the good question we need to ask ourselves, guys. Well, what even is this? Total entities. Probably because it's 0, I'm guessing, right? If I add 1 to it now, will that work? That could work now. I have a feeling ID was 0. That would be why. Yeah, it works now. Fine. Good. Okay. Right. Bug fixed. I know what was going on. It's just a bit of miscommunication. We can clean that up at some point, but that's fine. At least we're getting there. Right, so let's quickly... Right, do you know what? Let's actually get going with some of this stuff then, because we want to get onto robots. That's like the main thing, this whole... We want to get interaction... This is basically Interaction Weekend. We're making it so you can actually do stuff in the game. That matters. But yes, this is entertaining. And it also means that we can give Dave lots of work. So, you know, that's kind of thing.
I'm primed and ready. I mean, I'll be taking like a nap later on, and then I'll be joining you again for the late show.
Just an hour though, right?
always just an hour.
It's just an hour. Okay. Well, guys, like I say, if you like, some people already said they plan to stay up. Guys, don't feel you have to, but if you do remember to, you know, keep healthy at the same time. Because I know how you will feel afterwards if you don't.
Yeah.
I'm
Always
telling you.
Remember that just going for a quick lie down just for an hour is really good for you.
No. No. Be a man and stay up for the full 24 hours. Actually, I'm probably gonna faint that halfway through.
Yeah, you are. You're just a massive failure. Except when you run the TeamSpeak. You run that pretty well, to be fair.
Actually, I don't. I messed up the permissions.
Yeah, you don't run it very well then. There we go. Point proven.
I want to reset them all and redo them at one point, but everyone decides to stream this weekend.
I'm sorry. When's Oz
I'll do
planning
it
to
next
stream?
weekend.
Probably when I get to robots, that's when I want to start dual streaming with him, I think. If he's free. Okay, so that's all loading. Right, actually, yeah, I was going to do something, wasn't I? I was going to get the UI, actually, but it's stored in here, because I'm really dumb when I created this system. Yep, I can confirm. I want this query, yeah. May I link a GIF? As long as it's funny, then yes. Funny and relevant GIFs are always welcome. I'm still waiting for the day when someone makes a GIF of me. I've already had those stupid images, but no GIFs yet. No one's can be bothered to put in the amount of, you know, time it takes to make one of those.
I will.
Oh god. I currently have the lyric one. I'm currently the official lyric giffer. Right, I want to do, let's have int text location x and text location y. And let's put them in. Whoops, that was not what I meant to do. Like that. Sure, that probably wasn't the way to do it, but fine. So height-wise actually isn't too big of a deal. It's the only location X we really care about. So we want to work out, we want to basically put it straight into the middle.
Welcome to Game Studio Live.
T3 kill 3R, sorry. Wait, let me try that again. Temric Killer. Right, I failed that. But anyway, thank you very much for following. Thank you for adding to the follow count today. You have added basically 20 seconds onto the... No, that's wrong. That's complete. That was wrong. You've added 10... No, what? Like 12 seconds on to the stream? Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Right. I completely failed that. Right, so let's do... Well, 1, 2, 3, 6, 40. And then minus the text location X. And that should put it straight in the center. Now, we actually need to increase the size of this kind of stuff. It's important. Then we'll look at these, let's have a look at these, wherever these are. Wow, that looks amazing. Mate, this is still amazing. Well, this is going to go instead of all this rubbish here. So yeah. So as soon as this is officially ready, and it's just the background, and I get given the font for these, then we're all good to go. To put that in the game. And you won't have to look at this really weird black screen. And I will be a lot happier as well. But let's have a look. So this should place it right in the middle, and it does. Fantastic. Now, I'm thinking... This should probably be a bit smaller. Now, obviously, like I say, everything... 1 minute is not 100 seconds. I know, that's why I changed it. I said 12. Math, please. Look, I changed it. It's fine, okay? I corrected myself. Whatever. You added 1/5 of a minute. There we go. There we go. Whatever. Different color schemes. That's pretty cool, actually. We can have them rotating. So, like, it's random. It picks a random color scheme when you start it up. That's going to be pretty cool. Okay, so Bob needs to now be... get his name bigger, I would say. So currently the font we're using for this, if I'm correct, is the regular. I want to use the bold one. So, let me quickly get that. If I go back to TTF, it is just semi-bold, right? Yeah, semi-bold. Bold, just like that. So that should make Bob's name better and more visible. So let's see how that looks now. Soon you guys have music for the game. We will be having music, but we don't actually have it. But the music needs to be, what would it be? It will be a .org, OGG, I think. Yeah, you can create it in anything you think is better, and then we can just change it to what we need. So if you want to save it as a WAV file, although it'll be big, that's probably, you know, yeah. But we have .wavs for sound effects, and it's .org for music. Right, so Bob's now in bold, that's much better. And we got hello. Now I'm going to make hello a tiny bit bigger, which is cool. And as I said, guys, if you donate to the stream, you get put into the game credits. And if you create any assets of any type, or you help me out with coding, or you just do something helpful, you'll also be, excuse me, you'll also be put into the for this as well. But you've already done. Give me a minute. Oh wow. Cool. But I've got to remember, everything has to be original for this game. Everything has to be original. Okay, so we got social. That's all good. Perfect. What did I actually put on the thing that this was? It was like, oh dear, OneNote start. Okay, thanks for starting. Good. We got new interaction system, social. Yeah, I should have set so much more time for that. But yeah, robot inventory and development isn't too bad. That's gonna take, I don't think, too long. Leon, if you've already done that, that's pretty cool. So yeah, I was going to increase the size, wasn't I? So let me go up here. We keep this the normal one. Let's also make this 18, I think, and see how that looks. Yeah, we're going to lower the actual, probably increase both sizes, but yeah. Hello, right, this is all good for now. Like I said, we're going to probably have like a portrait of the character you're talking to here. And then their name underneath and that kind of stuff and whatever. We can have their name. It doesn't matter. Anyway, we got hello. That's all good. Okay. Now. We've got a couple of things we want to change. Now, we got current interaction. Now, we got if interactions. That's all fine. So we actually need to use this carefully. Looking at the background, have you got a color and style scheme for all the assets? The color scheme we haven't got. But we're looking for, we're not looking for really happy, you know, like color scheme. So we don't want really bright colors. We're definitely not looking for that. No bright colors. Apart from obviously the sun in this is yellow, but that kind of makes sense. But as you can see, if I bring it up on screen, like it's dark yellows apart from the sun, which makes sense since it's a bright thing. But it's not like really bright yellow, you know. So everything's dark, that kind of stuff. That's what we're going for. We then have, I'll run the game soon. I just did actually, so you probably saw it. You'll see that. So a darker color scheme. For the actual art style, we're going for 2.5D in the end. But we're trying to keep it not too like high quality. Like we're not looking for like, I think Fallout 2 type of graphics. We're looking for a bit less. It's basically in between Fallout 2 and Zelda is what graphics style we're going for. More pixelated. Yeah, there we go. I should explain it. Okay, where am I up to now? Right, so we actually need to have inputs. So this should be good. Now, okay. Probably hear that plane. I've actually got, this is the first day of the year I actually had my window open because like it's actually really nice and warm outside and sunny. It's actually relaxing to have it open now. Yeah, really nice. It's like, apparently it was 14 degrees earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday it was horrible.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, what do we have? Yeah, we don't have the weather command anymore. That's a good command. Okay, so we currently got the Boolean in interaction. Now this recent interaction I have no idea about, so I'm gonna move this up here. Now this is nothing for the code, it just does it for visibility for me. I'm not sure about what that does, so I'll leave it. Think of the picture I posted, this one. Yeah, this is kind of what we're looking for. Exactly like this. Nox did a very good job with that, actually. Really good job, Nox. Nox, do you know where Meat Tornado is? Is he going to be around today?
Please just tell me you said Meat Tornado.
Yeah, what do you... I don't want to know what you think I said. Yes, Meat Tornado is the name of the person. Get back to work, Martin. Right, okay. Left time. Okay, so... What am I doing now? I'm gonna raise the music. Okay. Perfect. Fine. Okay, so if I go back to Entity, I'm gonna go back to what I was doing. So we got render. We haven't interact. What does that even do? Interact. Current interaction time. Okay, that's not what I want. what I want to do it then is change it. No, what I want is a void run. Exactly like that. Okay, I'm going to put it under render. Not in entity though. That's not what I meant to do. Whoops. Interactions is what I meant to do. So we have render, set interaction. Okay, so under render, I want run. Okay, so this is actually set interaction we're not using anymore. But well, for now. But what I want to do is I want void. And then I want interaction to do. I want run. This is gonna run in our game. Okay, cool, perfect. Okay, so I need to go back to game, and we got initialization. That's fine. We're not using that anymore, so I'm gonna close that. Run. Okay, so review mode 1. This is all good. Okay, so we basically want interaction dot, and then we want run. Good. Okay, and what's this going to do? Well, basically, the first thing we're going to do in run is we're going to have an if statement that basically checks, are we actually in an interaction? That's really important. Alright, we have music. I'm going to play that soon. Hold on. Perfect. Okay, can I play it on it? Probably. Okay, I can listen to it. Okay. You can listen. Perfect. Okay, hold on. I will do it soon. Okay, let me just finish what I'm coding, and I'll get to that bit. Perfect, though. Thank you very much.
Do you know much about colour theory? That might help us out with the whole theming thing.
Yeah, I know I know a decent amount.
Cool. I see a little thing called split complementary, and that sounds nice, because it's sort of boring with a hint of weird, no matter which way around you turn the arrow.
Yeah. Yeah, what we're looking for dark. Like I said, like, in basic terms, it's no bright colours, basically.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good way to start. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's right. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. Okay, let's get back to work. Let's get some stuff done. Is the music good? I will get to it in a sec. Okay, so if we're in an interaction, it means that we're basically going to look out for. We don't have engine set up, do we? No, we don't.
Do you know about the McAuliffe effect?
No. I don't know. Key return. Alright, let's just use that now. Okay. Basically what this does is, yes. Yeah, so a couple more stuff. So, we've got ball interaction, and we've got current interaction. But actually what we need to do is, we want a ball has option. Wow, that did not work at all. Option. Okay, there's a couple more things we want to do. First off, we need a new text thing. So let me go to create that. Here? Yeah, text bank, here we go. Okay, so what I need is, I need a new size and new font. So, if I'm correct, it's 18 and font 1. And then I want a click to continue. Like that. Perfect. Okay, I have no idea what number this is. So, let's have a look. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, 19. Okay, so I'll remember that number. 19. Good. Perfect. Okay, so we need 19. So, if we go back to interactions, what I want to do is I want to go back to this. Yeah, social. Actually, I want both of these. So I need this one to be the actual text to display. And then I want this to be a button. So this is button to to continue. Now, obviously, like I said, I'm going to return as well as a possible thing, but for clicking, it's probably just easier at the moment. So I need an if. We want new. So we want, what is it? Menu dot. Also, we actually need menu included. Right. Add button. And in add button, all we need to do. We need this. Give that a sec. What have you done?
Photoshop.
Nice, good job. Let's take that. Now, obviously, this needs to be lower down. Let's make that 700 instead of 7,000. That would not be good. Then we need the graphic. So all we're going to do is take this, which actually isn't the graphic, but sure, whatever. And then that's it. Right. Right, and that's our if statement. We can remove this graphic set. And instead of this interactions line, we've got resources, that's fine. We want to have resources dot text. Yeah, and then we want, what was it, 19? Yeah, hopefully someone remembered. If it's not, then this is going to look really weird, but still. Right, 19. Perfect. Okay, so it's going to add a button. We don't want to do anything just yet. Now, let me make sure that the run actually doesn't do anything weird. Fine, good. Okay, so let's go outside and have a look. There we go. Yeah, okay, so click to continue is slightly weird. Right. How does it even work? Okay, fine. Good. Okay, so there's some stuff to fix in. Okay, so firstly, we don't want it to be 18. I'm thinking 16 would actually be better. And what I need to do is have it so next location, that should be fine. Long. Right, so obviously it can't be this low. That's fine, we can fix that. And why wouldn't that be sorted? It should be. Interesting. Well, let's run that again and see. That made little sense to me.
Ollie, what color's the dress?
I don't know. I don't care. It's not something I can be bothered. Yeah, I don't care, okay? Okay, the reason is, yeah. That should be divided by 2, and this should also be divided by 2. So there we go, that was kind of weird. Commit immunity. Brilliant. Perfect. Okay, we need to move hello up. But yeah, other than that, we're good to go from now. I'm going to play the music that was gladly made once I can find it again in the chat. It's somewhere here. There we go, by Cyathron. So let me move this up then. 650s, yeah, that's way too much. Well, we actually starting this on 600. Yeah, that was never going to work. Let's try that. Let's see. Right, I have it all set up, so let's go in a sec. Right, Monster Cat. Cool. Right, let me get some music for the game ready. Let me play. Do this one. Might be loud. I don't know. Liking it so far, it's good. I'm liking it. It's good so far. Yeah, I think that's good to go in. I think
Spoke color the American way.
that's good. That's very good. Can we get some Kappa // please in chat? Can we get some Kappa // in chat? Because that was very good. That's definitely going in. In fact, let me make sure I make a note of that quickly. Do I have credits already open? No, I don't. Let me see. What am I even looking for anymore? Right. Credits. Here we go. Right. We'd actually. I don't think we have a music thing. Yeah. So. Yeah. Oops. Alright, do you want to be known as your username? Or do you want to be known as your real life name? Your AFK name? Am I in the credits? Wait, I don't... you might be. I think you should be somewhere. You know now. What should you be under? Oh yeah, Martin, I gotta retransfer you into the... Since you're a donator now, I've just gotta put you in.
I'm in 3 sections of the credits now.
Yeah, I definitely didn't put you in. There we go. Right, Martin, you're in the credits now for donating. Thank you very much. Right. Cooper Smith. Perfect. Okay. There we go. You should be in. Right.
Do you plan on naming me Superman?
Oh, I'll do that later. That's not important. That's soon. Wait, hold on. Let's call me Leonardo Jeffries. John Doe, please. Amazing. Perfect. Yeah, the credits are still working fine. Nice. That system I'm really proud of. Although it's really stupid, it's actually a very good part of the game. My favourite part of the game is the credits so far. Okay, I got too much stuff open. Did you say you had
community support?
Your community support, yeah. Nux, you're in it. Alright, you're in it, Nux. You're in the mod thing at the moment. I haven't added you to graphics yet because you weren't doing graphics until today again. So yeah, I'll re-add you later, okay? I'm just doing people who donate and people who do like high quality stuff. But Nux, don't worry, I will remember you. You're already in one part of it, so I'll remember. Okay, so now we just need to basically do... So you click the button. What does it actually do? So we need to do interaction run. So what we need to do, if I'm correct, is think... current interaction text needs to be basically just increased. Right? I think. So let's see. There's probably... I have an idea why something might be broken. But let's see.
Ollie, when you want to sing?
Not now. Okay. Right, that didn't actually work. That's quite disappointing. Okay, so... Entity sprite name list. Okay, so there's an issue then now putting stuff in. Prepare for spam. Why should I prepare for spam? Ollie, any help needed? Not right now. I'm good for now. But there will be stuff later on in the stream. This is a 24-hour stream. How long have we been going? 3 hours? Just about? So we're good. We're good at the moment. But yeah, don't worry. There is stuff to keep doing. I will, as soon as I know, I will tell you. Or I realize I'm missing something, you will know. I promise. Right. Perfect. Right. So actually, that needs to be moved. I see what went on here, basically. Yeah. This all got messed up. In fact, let's comment this out. Because that's... Yeah, this is messing us up slightly. So let's get rid of this. Right. I'll keep the credits open, just in case I need to do something in the near future. We got, hello, I'm Bob. Okay, perfect. Right. So now, if I'm correct in thinking... our interaction lines total does change into our interaction lines. Where's my interaction lines? It is this. And the first thing is 16. Okay, so if I'm correct in what I'm reading, in run, current interaction text should affect this. Yeah. Ah, I see what I did wrong. Right. Where is it? Where's that menu? This is what I meant to do. My bad. Okay, this did not work now. Oh yeah, sorry Leon, you're right, you're right. Yeah, you should be there. You will be there. Okay, Leon, if you, yeah, just remind me and I'll add it, okay? It works! Guys, it works! Fantastic. Okay, good. Good. That's neat. I'm happy. I'm a happy man. Right, okay. If I go that, we should now have a couple of checks. Okay, so this does some stuff. Okay, so we have this thing, but what we actually need to do is an if statement inside here. So we need if. Okay. If what we need to do, we need to grab this. And we go if what is this? Where does it even come from? Oh, of course that's not gonna work. Right. Hold on, I'll actually get a proper thing working in a sec. Right. Is basically not equal to null. Right, then do that. So if I do this. Hype. Why is there a hype command now? We have too many commands. This is why I like Nightbox, so you can only have 25 commands, so we could only use the normal ones that are important.
First world problems.
Yeah, I know. Right, okay, so... maybe what I should do... This is gonna cause an error, I suspect.
We actually have a total of 50 commands.
Well, I need to look at them, and then we can choose which ones we actually need. Really?
We
Right,
need
then.
all of them.
I don't need all of them. Okay,
They're all necessary.
we'll see. I can see what went wrong. It's meant to be +1, right? We want to progress.
Ollie, do you use spritebank.gss anymore in the assets directory?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I think. I might not. It might have some stuff in it. Let me just quickly check. Sprite bank. Yeah, currently it's hosting player stuff, player models.
Okay, cool.
It may depend. We may move it to our own player one later on, because if we're doing 2.5D, we need lots of different angles.
Okay.
Ollie, could you add one more thing for me? Pears. I haven't even added the cake yet, but fine. Possibly pears. I don't know. If Oz is here, ask him if it's necessary to have pears.
I really doubt Oz is gonna say that pears are necessary.
Well, is there fruit in the game to eat? We're getting to survivability later, so we need to think of the type of food you might be able to find. Right. Perfect.
I thought this game was supposed to have humor in it.
Yeah? What do you mean?
Fruit is very humorous.
Oh.
So are carrots. Come on, Martin. Keep up.
Oh,
You're not Martin.
wait, what?
Dave hasn't.
You may want to consider fruit because
Yeah, fruit.
plot twist. Main character is lactose intolerant.
Oh, no.
Can't eat cheese.
Oh, no.
Can't eat cheese. What's he gonna do now?
What's the point of the game?
Various meats? Yeah, we can have various meats, especially if you're like... I don't know, you could attack a cow with your, like, robots and then get the meat from loot. I don't know how that would work, and then you have to cook it. I don't know.
He's got some kind of allergies against meats.
See, I really haven't thought about animals at all
Only
yet.
fruits.
Yeah.
HIV.
We can't
We
have
can-
fruit enemies. That'd be silly.
No, you can pick fruit from the... Like, so one of the bushes I have is berries. So you'll be able to pick berries, scavenge the bush, and you might get some berries. Scavenging is what I'm going to do later, but yeah, it's going to be a nice like little feature that should, as I said, add a bit more to the game, so it's not just this is all you can do so far. So we add some RNG. We're starting to add RNG to the game to make it different for everyone, and we can actually test some cool stuff. So yeah.
Hey, Ali, as far as our conversation yesterday about the biomes and the feel of them,
Yeah.
with the food, if we can make 17 million robots, we can make some food to variant and match those also. So we should have all kinds of different things. Shouldn't be all that terrible.
True. Yeah. Yeah, so exactly, yeah, so what food goes in different biomes, that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's important, but yeah. He's allergic to everything but nuts. Brilliant. He's a vegan. Oh god. Corn. Oh yeah, we could have corn. Corn sounds good. Like artificially grown plants sounds good. Yeah, no, that's a good idea. That's because farming. Dave, we're in it. They already like the idea of farming. It's good.
Awesome, excellent. I love it. See, we can start with really basic farming, like stuff that you and me could do, but then as you get to more technician skill and more farming skill, you could get hydroponics and airponics, you could get some high-tech farming.
Yeah.
Especially if you can get the robots to help you out with it. Like you, here is a hoe, watch those plants. As soon as they're ready, just cut them down.
Farm bot.
Yeah. That would be a cool thing to have. Yeah, program the bot to be able to do the farming for you.
Yeah, very simple tasks. We can steal the little Minecraft Thorncraft model.
That's a good idea.
You live in this chest, go and find these things, or you don't live anywhere, go and find these things from chests, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, Leon, I'm adding you now. It's all good. I've gone back to the credits thing to do it. I accidentally nearly banned you by accident. Doesn't matter, it's fine, you're in. There we go. In the game.
Oh god, I just seen something that. Some person tried to do like a leg press and lock the knees, and then like,
Okay, right, back to work, guys. Right, so else, basically, if we got this, it means it's probably time to do, interactions. It's probably time to have an options. So we basically want to do else if. We want to make sure that. What are we looking for? Best chat equals this chat, exactly. Okay. Well, technically you wouldn't be able to rotate the crops. Wait, what? I don't know. Anyway, right, let's keep going. Right, so else if, we need to check if it does in fact have a, what's it called? Interaction lines. Not what I want. What is it? I have no idea. Oh yeah, interaction options ID. Yeah, so we want to make sure. Else if interactions options ID. In fact, I also want to have an interactions options total. That's quite important. Action options total, like that. Cool, and I'll show you why I need that in a sec. So actually, I'm going to show you now. Right, so we need to make sure if it is, if it's more than 0, or more than 0, then do this. Else, basically, I don't think there's anything else we can really think about. So basically, all we do is we basically close the conversation. So we go for, where am I looking for? Has interaction is what we're going for. So in interaction is equal to false, and that should close it, and that should be good. So now if I look at it now, and because we haven't set it up so the interactions actually work. You could get a builder bot if you have the ingredients. You could give the ingredients to the bot and they can build whatever you want if you have the ingredients. Yeah, okay, that sounds good. Kind of like a crafting bot. That's interesting. I like that idea. Hello, I'm Bob, and it closes. Brilliant, 10 out of 10. Okay, now. Yes, I thought this was going to happen. Good. Okay, so, wait, can I actually pick up stuff? It's not just in... No, there we go. It's just the debugging being weird. So can I redo it now? There we go. Okay. Perfect. Right, we need to do some stuff then. Right, we need basically a cleanup option after it closes, but, do I want to do that now? Yeah, okay, we'll do that first before we add the options, and then we'll add fruit stuff into the game, because it means that we actually have something that actually is meaningful, and goes in. Yeah. That's cool to have them automate tasks like collecting food, building, and farming. Yeah, what we're gonna have... Do you like turtles? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, basically it's kind of like turtling. Turtles. If you mean like in real life, yeah, I like turtles. Turtles are cool things.
Because I'm gonna send a video. Don't watch it if you're squeamish.
Please don't post it.
No, in TeamSpeak.
Alright, okay, that's fine then, yeah. Yeah. Because no, I want it so... I like the idea of cooking and farming. It's just one of the things in games that I think is pretty cool. I don't know what it is. I think it's because I spent so much time on RuneScape as a kid, farming and cooking, that I just love it so much. I want it in the game.
No one.
Can talk to Bob, 10 out of 10 IGN. Good, I'm glad. Bob is an important character to this game. Bob Cheese is an important character. Isn't the planet barren? No, it's basically there's going to be loads of different biomes on it, so it's not just the dust biome that we're in now. There's going to be loads of different stuff. Niox.
The farming will probably have a lot to do with the tower defense if we end up building something like that.
Yeah.
Phase 3.
Great. The events. Oh, I never got on to tell you what the events were last night, guys. Never mind. I'll tell you later. I'll tell you after the stream, because it's not what we're doing today. Should be artificially grown. Yeah, no, because I like that idea. Possibly. I like that idea. Maybe we could have basic food which you can grow, like corn, but then you can... Some things you need to artificially grow, and then you can make seeds, maybe? I don't know. Hello, Creep. Welcome back. Alright. How far are we in so far? We're over 3 hours in. That's cool. Seems like I missed a bit. More biomes equals more music. Scython, can you do a really calm and soothing bit of music for the desert biome? Like think Journey. If you know what the game Journey, kind of music. I just want basically a softer music for the biome we're currently in. Like yeah. Basically a lonely, like you're all alone and that kind of stuff. That's what I'm looking for now. If that's an idea you want to run with, then that's cool. Oh wait, I'm going to give up to my last message. I know I seen you put me in the credits and put me as Leon. Oh right, sorry Leon Jeffries, my bad. Let me do that quickly. I can quickly swap to that. Something like that's easy to change. Where have you gone? Here it is. There you go, all in. Sorry about that. I do read chat. If you put Ollie in your message, I can see it. Oh, you did. Okay, well, I'm an idiot. My bad. Okay. Right, we need to clean up. So, do we have... I haven't actually... Oh, we got close. What's that? What's close? Have I done it yet? Close. Change view mode. I see. Right. Close is interesting. We already have basically something similar to what we want. Okay, so what do I need to do? A lot. Right, so we effectively need to take all of this. And this. And this. Right. Brilliant. Okay. So... Cool. Okay, so this is going to be weird. Alright, this is going to be a massive for loop, but it's a closed one, so it shouldn't take too long. This might not be the right thing to do in the long term, but for now I think it's fine, just to help us get on with stuff. So basically we want an int, and we want an inter... Ollie, wouldn't having a cell block make more sense? No, I don't want a cell block. I want people to be separated throughout the world, okay? Yeah, I want people to be separated throughout the world. The prison isn't the cell. The prison is the world the people are in currently. Yeah, they're not actually... It's not actually like a real-life prison. Well, it kind of is. But the world they can explore and that kind of stuff, that's their prison. They can't have any choices. Everything is made up for them. Yeah, that's the prison, effectively. Yeah, the prison we'd kind of changed the idea of. The prison is the whole world. The cell is just simply the player's house. Right. 1024. And then we want to make it plus plus like that. I only want to do up till... okay, let's just copy it in. That'll be easier to do. So basically like exile to this world. Exactly. That's exactly pretty much what it is. You're basically exiled to this world. And the storyline that we were discussing, like I said, nothing's set in stone, but we discussed this, which is you don't actually know why you've been exiled as the player. Like, there's some sort of memory wipe or something like that. So you don't actually really know who you are and why you're there. And we're not going to tell the player why he's there, because we want the player to come up that for himself. A lot like the Elder Scrolls do when you're put in prison. That's what we're going to do there. But you're going to be able to find people out in the world who have their story, and they're trying to remember how they got there. And the memory wipe that happens wasn't very strong. So they can, they're like remembering and that kind of stuff, and it's quite emotional and dark and that kind of stuff. So that really puts the dark side of Oz into it, basically.
I still vote on Exile Planet.
I like Exile. Exile's good. I like the idea of being exiled. They're basically exiled to this world, which is basically their prison.
Whole planet.
Yeah.
Or dimensions or something.
Special thanks to Leon HJ. Ollie, wow. I've already put you in the credits. I need to put you down below for the rules, but yeah, I will do that. I can't do that now. Right, let's actually get somewhere, guys. Please. Right. Make this equal to 0. And I'm going to take this up here. Make this one equal... I just did that, didn't I? Pretty sure I just did that. Right. This is not working out. Right. This was a string, wasn't it? Yeah. Right, like that. Same for this. Oops. Again, these need to all go like this. And remove the string. That's fine. And have that like that. Let's actually I'll make this a bit easier. Right. Sprite name this. Alright, make that equal to 0. That doesn't need to go in the for loop. This does. It's just actually being its own for loop. You know what? I think I've done this slightly weird. If we're gonna do it this way, but for now I can change it later. It's no big deal. It just means that everything's actually a lot easier. Right. So yeah, this needs to be in its own for loop. Do that quickly. It's basically this. But we want, I don't know, just B. I don't really care. Just trying to make it a bit easier to do at this point. So yeah, let's just do that. Ollie, I just had the best idea for Baron Bimes. Tumbleweed. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. Tumbleweed would be cool. Definitely. It should be 6. That should be really cool, actually. That's a good idea. Because this is a texture. This is where it gets weird. Alright. This needs to go interaction count there. Null. And then we need to clear the texture. Remove that. Hello, Gordon. Nice to see you. Hello. Right, I agree, in a dark game there should be darkness, but you can have some sort of humour at some points. If not, then it's just not. I don't know. There needs to be some sort of humour at some bits. Hey Ollie, did you hear about the game named after you? No? What? What? Let me find, what am I looking for? Graphics? Maybe? I'm just trying to look for the, quickly get rid of one. Where is it? Where's my end texture thing? I bet I'm not even doing it, am I? Could be. No, I haven't heard about the game after me. What is it? Isn't it just... What was your last name again? Mine, Hirschfield. Hirschfield. Oh, I have sad news. The Sword Art Online like game has been put on hold for at least 3 years. I see.
Oh,
Oh,
that's surprising.
that's sad because I know the guy who's doing it, so it's disappointing. It's because they don't have the manpower at the moment. It's sad, but yeah, I think they're definitely capable of doing it, but yeah. Why can I not find this? Alright, I'm gonna have to search quickly this. Wow, McLamberts, thanks for knowing my name properly. Cheers for that. What am I looking for again? SDL2 texture. One. Hello, Ufibber 500. Here it is, Ollie. Oh god, what is this? Wow. Brilliant. Amazing. It probably was named after me, yeah. I guess so. There can only be one Ollie, you know, so that's probably it. What am I looking for? I want destroy texture. Oh, right. Well, that's it then, isn't it? I just kind of came up with it myself. Okay. Interactions, right. Destroy texture. Nice, okay. Okay, possibly this could work. Okay, apparently that does actually work, but I think null has to come after it, I believe. But yeah, it destroys it from memory. Right, that's cool. Perfect, right. I love you. Okay. The Ollie. I am the Ollie. Because he hasn't got enough time to play in college yet. Manpower is important for that game. Unfortunately, I just didn't have it. Timing and manpower. It's the same for a lot of games. Okay. Fine. Cool. Right, that can go in there. That's all good. This needs to go equal... What is this again? This is an int. So this needs to be equal to 0. Alright, let's keep going. This then needs to be something else. These 4. Okay, so let's move these up. Copy this again. Practically. And instead of 16, make it 4. And what I want to do is I'm going to put this here. Take interaction B. Put it there. And I need... Where is it? It's a normal interaction count for this. This isn't string, so we just make this equal to nothing. That's fine. And then what I did, yeah, so that's done. And then I need to just use this instead of anything else I just had. So destroy texture.
Welcome to Game Studio Live.
Cal4L5K1 Dev, thank you very much for following. That's a mouthful of a name, but thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Welcome to the studio. Right. Okay, and that's fine, and that's fine. Right, so that's in now as well. Fine. And then finally, entity sprite name list. Is that enclosed? I don't know. Hopefully, I think that's, yeah, okay, whatever. I can, right, that's one thing, so that doesn't need to go in the for loop. That then needs to go up here, and that needs to be 0. And then these need to be equal to false. And this is equal to false. I might actually remove that one. What's all this? Int current reaction. Yeah, that's 0. This one then needs to be nothing. 0. And 0. Perfect. Okay. Fine. That's pretty much close. Interaction close. So we can actually use that up. Where is it? Here? Yeah. Close, and then just do that, basically. So that should reset everything back to normal. A reminder, for every 5 followers, we add a minute onto the end of the stream, and for every $1 as part of a donation, up until max 20, you add a minute onto the stream as well. Perfect, that great, worked fine. Right. Apparently close doesn't actually work. Oh, interesting. Right. Cool, so it does actually launch it, which is what I want. It's how it launches it is what I need to do. Ah, because yeah, that doesn't work. Kind of got to get rid of these. My bad. Right, perfect. Let's try that one more time. We're going to take a break eventually. I will be taking breaks throughout the stream. I just don't need one just yet. Nice. Okay. Nice. Okay, so we got talking. Now we just need to implement the actual putting in stuff, and that should work. Ollie, you enter dark room with only one match. You have a candle, oil lamp, and oil heater. Which do you light first? Well, it depends how big like the candle is. Is there any oil in the lamp? Probably. Oh, I don't know. Difficult one. Yeah, I am thinking logically.
Welcome to Game Studio
Ollie,
Live.
think like a building.
Yeah, Grasshopper, thank you very much for following the channel. Welcome to the studio, now officially a member. Thank you very, very much for following. I do appreciate it. I hope you're having a good day today. Thank you very much. I would like the... Logically, don't overthink this. Is it the heater? It's either the lamp or the heater. This is so easy. Look, guys, I'm trying my best to look. All right. Is it the heater or the lamp? It's one. It's probably okay. The lamp. I'm gonna go with the lamp. Oh shit! It's the match, isn't it? Fuck. Ah shit. It's the match. Brilliant. I got wrecked. It's the match. Crap. Damn it. Fucking Twitch chat every time. Okay, right. Let's get back to this. Right.
You'll get it.
It's the match, right? No? What? Damn. GG. This is how angry I am right now. That's how angry I am. Alright. Okay. Right, let's keep going then, shall we? Right, so we now need to add the pluses. So these kind of things work to help, like hand in hand. Best chat 1, always 0. Chat wins. Oh, great, chat wins. I've got it eventually, guys, okay? If anyone asks me that question in, like, I don't know, like 20 hours, they're gonna get banned. Right, okay. Any questions like that, they're banned. Right. Right. Okay.